down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Y'all playing smooth.
From the 22, Roethlisberger is going to fire one deep, middle of the field, and that's caught inside the 35. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Vance McDonald, 78 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Dobbins, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Tookie's the mark. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day offense.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So a 3rd and 9 and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A 3rd down gain of 19.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
I got 15. I got 15.
On 2nd down, Dobbins. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. Yellow. Check 55 to Mike. Man, that's trash.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Got an open man. It's Pringle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down.
Yellow. Argalani. Watch the run. Watch the run. Check three. Check three. Check three.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
First carry for the ex-Utah State Aggie, Darwin Thompson. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Out to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
That's the end of the first quarter.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter as they go to work on a first and goal. First and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They run the counter. Dobbins. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. But now it's third and goal.
Now we got third and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. T.J. Watt racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the three's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the three is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll try the left side. It's Evans. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Here we go. Black 80. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Watch the pass.
3rd and 2. Now Roethlisberger. Open man. Smith-Schuster. It's complete. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, echo. 59 is Mike. 59 is Mike. Check. 59. Here we go. Mike.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He completes it to Evans.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now a give, right side. It's Evans. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Complete to Washington. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Chiefs will take over at their own 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Mahomes now on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll make this a second down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Slam, slam, slam.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. Robinson's got it. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Yellow.
On first down, Mahomes. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Mahomes going to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Stephon Tuitt, the former Notre Dame man, able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Watkins, the intended receiver.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn it into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Topper! No bell!
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And he's got it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
On second down now, it's Evans, and he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I'd maybe run
trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
First and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but, heck, maybe you throw one up 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget that taking the knee is the right play to make because you just get out of there, you regroup.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 20.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Dash, dash, dash. Go, go, go now.
You got to go.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Come on, baby.
Here we go. Mike 5-5. Mike 55.
Rip lift.
Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check 26. Check 26. You go first.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And Robinson with a big catch. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check 3. Check 3.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
From the 35 on second down, Mahomes. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and now it's third down.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and react into the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down, Mahomes. He sets to fire deep. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. He was looking for Watkins that time. Well, on fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Middle.
On first down, Evans. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run-blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
A first down run not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up second and 9.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Alert. Hey, Vol2.
58, Mike. Hey.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end.
Here we go. White 80.
59. Pick me up. Here we go.
Black is good.
They'll run on first down. It's Evans. Rashawn Melvin in on the stop.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
22, 44.
Mike, check. 59. Okay.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. T.J. Watt in on the tackle. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. T.J. Watt, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. Coverage there by Kevon Seymour. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
And now this throw complete to Washington. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jack 16.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and run for it. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is now 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
To throw again on 2nd down, Mahomes. And he will find his man on the outside. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, 43, 15.
Motion, motion, motion.
Attack!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Going deep here for Watkins. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
15.
Smoke. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Bring it. Bring it.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And all the Chiefs have it. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now.
Check. 15. Motion. Yellow.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. That's complete to Robinson. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City 1st.
15.
Check. 55's Mike, guy. 55.
Hey, watch delay.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down.
First down, Chiefs.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Strong left. I got one. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check 99. Rush in.
43.
Delta.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Devin Bush. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. To try again after the sack. Mahomes. It's complete to Robinson. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 15-yard line.
47 on the play. First down, Kansas City.
Bravo.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Devin Bush picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Alert 3.
Attack, attack.
Alert 3. Kill. Check 50. Check 50.
Now Mahomes. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Justin Lane. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. Back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
On first down, it's Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's able to find Wallace. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Roethlisberger going to throw it. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Rashawn Melvin. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Don't be scared of it.
Mark 55! Mark 55!
I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Yellow. Give me that ball, defense. Check. 15. Yellow.
Motion!
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
At the 2-yard line.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. He'll try to run this one in. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Keep playing.
Brings up 2nd and goal. The Chiefs 2-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Evans, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His third touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point put through by Boswell, and that pushes the lead up to 23. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Steven Nelson. Not that time for Watkins. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Intended for Anthony Purser. Incomplete. Brings up third down and 11.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
59, check, 59. Wild.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Intended for Juju Smith-Schuster. Sets up 4th down.
Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And how about this, a fake? Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that